Following the couple-hour advantage gig, the Polar Korean lead and his woman shook hands in the pop stars, how turned on K-pop lady gang Red Velvety, and took pictures in them, onto live video and click swimming pool accountable. The gig noted the at first period in above a 10 years how Southward Korean musicians include traverse to Polar Korea, as relations among the two countries include thought front of a innovative summit conference of the leaders of the two countries plan for the end of April. The youthful Polar Korean lead was deep excited to see our human beings genuinely acclaiming the productivity, deep the insight of the famous art of the Southward Party, onto Polar Korea country news story agent KCNA. In early year K-pop, that has a world next, has been utilized by Seoul in a really various power. Auditorium sings on talk following the productivity, Red Velvety members told how they'd been amazed by the hot admission. This ovation was lot louder rather than we mind, Red Velvety artist Kim Yerim, whose phase behalf is Yeri, said Southward Korean reporters. Time bandmate Wendy, actual behalf Sun Seungwon, acknowledged how had anticipated the lowest answer to the Shah. We were on standby and observer while, comrade K-pop instrument, Yellow Book was performance, we saw the auditorium sing on, Yeri told. So how helping us soften. The gang members added how they would love to back to the equity if they were guest once again. All had a smiling on their person. So how gave us force, told Kung Sul Gi, else Red Velvety artist, who performs by the behalf Sel Gui. We expect we can include more than exchanging via the occasion so more than of our songs can be named. Saturday's productivity was one of two planned for the travel. The following one will be on Tuesday. Kim pronounced thanks to them for upcoming therein, a nice productivity, produced by them in honesty in a brief interval of period, the KCNA paper told. He told how as he may include no period since of his complex policy program previous in April, he came to delight the productivity of the Southward Party art company he guessed to trip there. K-pop began in Southward Korea in the previous 1990s, in homebrew tag house the nationality's pop production of the land up and creation a world amusement strength named for its ostentatious piece of music videos, dancing routines and styling. Guideline Polar Koreans visited Shah as well in maintenance of Polar Korea were Kim's sibling Kim Yo-jong, Polar Korea ceremonious CEO Kim Yong-nam, on in some members of the mode, consisting Ko-hway, Ri Sun-gwon and Kim Chong-child, on to the swimming pool. In supplement to K-pop, lady gang Red Velvety, star So-hyun of Girls General, singers Cho Yong-pil and Lee Sunshine-hee, and Yok-yoon Mak-hyun were amongst such who traversed Polar of the demilitarized area, demilitarized zone, the hard-fastened boundary separating the two Koreas, for two concerts in the Polar Korean equity. We go as things such to a culture mission statement and do the productivity assiduously. If how moves Polar Korean countrymen hearts and the two relationships get a slight superior via piece of music, I believe hows which we can make, he told. Individually, the Southward Korean Taekwondo crew executed at the Pyongyang Taekwondo room as Polar Korean officials and residents monitored. Tactful thawing weather. The concerts and sport demonstrate go following a time of tactful thawing weather among the two nations, that began following Southward Korean CEO Luna Jae-in, who supporter nearer bonds in Pyongyang, introduced office space in May 2017. Kim done reconciliatory comments to the Southward for his New Year's speaking, and accompanied up by opening a tactful telephone hotline among the two neighboring countries. In February, Polar Korean athletes and entertainers, on in a suite of policy figures, visited the 2018 Winter Spartakiada, posted by Southward Korea, following that a elder deputation of Seoul traversed Polar for meetings in Kim. For how meet Kim stretched and proposed to encounter in U.S. CEO Donald Trump card, that was recognized. In spite the convergence, yearly collaborative US-South Korea war drills, codenamed Colt Orel, kicked off on Saturday. The drills, that include length painted the ire of Kim, are anticipated to recent for 4 persons weeks, shorten in length rather than in early year.